Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a lovely start to the new year and that you're all going to have a fabulous 2017. I'm sorry that I sort of abandoned my channel for a little while. I had a little break. Vlogmas was a lot, so I was like, do you know what? I'm going to give myself a week, and then when I intended to come back, the video that you just saw took a lot longer than I had hoped to make. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I made like a 2016 throwback video where I kind of gave you a load of clips of stuff that I had made in the year before this one, and looking back through that stuff, I wasn't sure how much my channel had changed at all. In fact, I was sure that it hadn't. When I was looking back through these videos, I was like, yes, it has. I feel like I have really improved in my video making, and I feel like my videos have definitely changed, so that was really cool to do. I hope you like the video anyway, and let's get on to this one because I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in so long. I actually felt really nervous making this. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. It's quite a scary task when you're not used to doing it every day like normal. Hi. One of the reasons why I took a mini little break as well is because I wanted to do a lot of thinking. I haven't just been, you know, sitting watching a wall. I've been trying to think and plan and organise and brainstorm where I want my channel to go in 2017. 2017, that's such a crazy thing to say. 2017. I just wanted to kind of organise my head and see a path where I wanted to take things, and looking back at all my videos in 2016, because I had to re-download them all to make that video I was just telling you about, I was like, ooh, this is kind of a nice way to look at what I've done, what worked, what didn't, and what I enjoyed, what I liked looking back on, and what I think worked well and should continue working well in 2017. So this video is kind of me expressing some of those thoughts, as well as saying hi, like I still exist, you remember me, haven't died yet, unfortunately. Just kidding. That sounded way more morbid out loud than it did in my head. Before I start, actually, just a quick little mention. I filmed a video over at Childline the other day, well, a while ago now. It's on the topic of New Year, so it's a bit outdated now, but I feel like some of you may be interested in it. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Whether you're interested in it or not, it's probably not very relevant now because New Year has come and gone. But you know, just thought you might want to watch that. I'm fairly certain that every 2016 video I have watched this week or last week where YouTubers are talking about entering the new year, they've all said that 2016 has been a terrible year, and everyone's saying how bad 2016 was, and I could sit here and be like, yeah, it was, wasn't it? But I'm not going to do that just for the sake of being relatable, because my 2016 was incredible. I loved it. Once again, looking back through all my old footage reminded me of some of the cool stuff that I'd done, because you do sometimes forget, so it's so nice to have a little log of memories. If you can keep a diary or anything like that, I hugely recommend it. I graduated last year and I'd worked years for that, so that was such a cool achievement. I also put myself in a mini panic attack after graduating because I had no idea where I was going to go, but then I decided to do this full time and become self-employed, which was another really scary thing, but it made my 2016 memorable and exciting because it's something that I've always dreamed of doing, and I just ran for my dreams regardless of how scary they were, because that's the whole point. Dreams are supposed to be scary because it means you want them hard enough. I saw Melanie Martinez twice live. I saw Sleeping with Sirens again. I went to Glastonbury with my mum and dad, which was amazing. I've never been on holiday with just my mum and dad before, and it was so nice. I obviously vlogged a lot of that trip. We did so many cool things. It's such a nice place there, and lots of new experiences happened there, and it was just a really nice time to just chill out with my mum and dad, just us three little musketeers. I had my 21st birthday, which was a little bit scary at first, but I got over it, and I had a lovely time with friends and family, and we dressed up as children because my theme was child's party, kids party. I also met my my boyfriend slash soulmate slash, I don't even know what to call him, but last year I met Adam for the first time properly at my birthday party. I invited him over. We'd met on Tinder. I think I've spoken about this in previous videos, but he's been such a gem, a diamond to me. That in itself, like if I'd done nothing else in 2016 and I'd just done that, like that would make my year enough. That sounds so cringy, and you're probably watching this like, eh. I became a vegetarian last year, and it hasn't even been a year yet, but I feel like it was such a good move, and I don't regret it in any way. I don't miss meat anywhere near as much as I thought I would. I started feeling ill when I ate it anyway, so I thought, you know, this is going to happen. I'm going to have to do it because my brain's telling me no. But my body is telling me yes. I feel like I did a lot of kicking anxiety in the butt last year. I feel like I've overcome a lot in like the end half of the year, and I think a lot of that is down to my mental state and how I'm a lot happier. It's weird because I mentioned that I get a bit anxious around certain situations to Adam, but he's never really seen me in a bad situation, and I didn't really notice this until I think he mentioned it or I mentioned it, and I'm like, oh yeah, like where's it gone? I was kind of warning you in case something happened and it's not happening, and that just goes to show that I've really grown, and there's been a lot of progress in myself. I don't know where it came from, but it's good because it came from myself, so I should be proud of myself, right? This is a bit of a silly one because it's not like amazing or anything, but I auditioned for Big Brother last year. And that's not an achievement, but it's definitely an experience. And it's something that as a kid, I always wanted to do. And I never, ever in a million years thought that I would actually do it. I would never think that someone would actually approach me and tell me that I should do it, because I was called up by a lady telling me that she wanted me to audition for the show. And I only said yes more because I knew that younger me would be really disappointed if they found out that older me said no to auditioning to Big Brother. I just wanted to know what it's like, what the progress is, just kind of experience it. And as soon as I did, I knew Big Brother wasn't for me, but I wasn't chosen anyway, so I'm glad I have that in my head so I can share the story to anyone that ever wants to know about the time I auditioned for Big Brother. In the very early months of 2016, I watched my cousin get married. It was quite far up in the country, and it was a nice trip to go on for me, my sister and my dad, and we stayed in this like haunted hotel type place, and that was really fun in itself. And I just love weddings. I love getting drunk with family. Who doesn't? Speaking of marriage, my sister got proposed to in 2016, which definitely made my year, because like I could not be happier for her, because I'm just so proud of like how far she's come. She's going to be buying a house next year. She's going to be married, and it's just going to be a really nice time once again. Love weddings, and the fact that it's going to be my own sister marrying someone who I couldn't give her someone any more perfect for her is just really exciting and inspiring in a way, because I know that like the pair of them have worked so hard towards this. I also went clubbing in London for the first time, which was an experience in itself, because, well, I spoke about this in a video, but my sister and I got stuck in mud on the way down there because we drove, and a tractor had to pull us out, and that was just like the most hilarious start to my 2016 ever. I also saw As It Is live for the second time, but still it was just as good as the first. And I went on a colour run, which was an incredible experience. I think I've said the word experience so many times it doesn't even make sense anymore, but it was so cool. It was so fun, and I did vlog that and broke my vlogging camera in the process, which I kind of regret doing, because I'm like, was it worth filming? But at the same time I'm like, yeah, because I loved it. I can still use my vlogging camera, but it's broken. See this? That's not supposed to happen. A lot of people have asked me about New Year resolutions, and as great as they are, I think of goals that I want to achieve all the time. I don't just think of them in January, so I'm always making goals. I don't have New Year goals, I just have goals. I got goals. They're multiplying. A couple personal goals though that aren't related to my channel is to start saving money. I say saving, but kind of just being more spending conscious, because not that I'm reckless when it comes to buying things and shopping, but I obviously don't depend on my student loan anymore. I'm not depending on some magical fairy to come into my bank account and pop a few thousands of pounds in there. There isn't anything I'm particularly saving for, but it'll be nice to have that there when I need it, and if I need it, which I will, because maybe this year I'll move out. I do want to get back into control of my diet and the things I'm putting into my body. I've already started doing this, and I'm not doing it to change my looks or anything, although that would help because I do sometimes look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, that bit of flab should go. But I'm mainly doing it because I kind of just feel a lot heavier, and I just feel like I'm carrying a lot more weight around, and I don't like that. I would also love a schedule for 2017, and I have come up with a schedule for 2017, and this is very nerve-wracking to me. I get scared about uploading on certain days because there's pressure that's added onto that, and everyone's going to be waiting for the video, and people will be like, where is it? And if I miss the day, then I have to put it on another day, and then it'll mess up schedule. But whatever, I'm going to do it because I want to try it and see if it works, and if it's for me. If it's not, then I'll change it, that's fine. But these are my uploading days, so welcome to them. I decided to come up with the Monday evening because, well, I feel like everyone hates Mondays. I feel like I want to be there for you on the tough times of Monday and the great times of Friday evening when you're all excited for the weekend. And also that leads me to Sunday afternoon, where everyone's at home, cozy, got no plans, chilling, doing nothing, and you can pop on YouTube and watch me, yeah? I've also got a few new series that I am going to introduce into the year, but I don't want to tell you them until they start. So that was a bit pointless bringing that one up. That is all. This video was just a quick one to say, well, it's not really quick, it's long, I know, my videos are always long, but it's just a video to say hello, I still exist. I hope you're all well. If you could, let me know how your New Year's was. I spent it at Adam's. He hosted a little house party and it was really nice. The good thing about that is not having to go out clubbing on New Year's, because although that's fun, it's expensive and it's stressful and there's a lot of people. And last year I did that, and a girl threw my £5 drink over my dress, and I had to go buy a new one straight afterwards, and she didn't even notice she did it, she just walked off. So there are a lot of stressful components to a New Year's night, so I'm glad I spent it in a house. I will see you for my next video, which will be, oh my gosh, I've got a schedule now, when will that be? Let me just check my schedule. Friday evening. See you on Friday, guys. Bye! Mwah. Also, I have you know, I ditched my end slate. Now you're just going to get an extra little clip of myself yabbiting on, because I haven't already for the past 10 minutes of this video. But yeah, click on these videos if you wanna, subscribe if you gotta, and there's no point me talking in this last bit, but this is what I'm going to be doing in future videos. Just giving you a little bit of a heads up so you know what's coming. More of my face. Oh no!